supersonic.
The first step to making caramel apples is to locate an apple tree and pick an apple. I'll take that one, please. Thank you.
You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.
Before you make caramel apples, you want to get into the Halloween spirit by putting up some spooky decorations. Some spider webs, put in a couple ghosts, then you want to get some blood on there. Great, that's looking nice and spooky. The jack-o'-lantern is the most classic Halloween decoration made from a pumpkin. Make sure to get your jack off of the counter and outside where people can see it. Other lanterns include the jackalope, the pep-o'-lantern, the apple-lantern, the cucumber-lantern, and the lantern. Halloween is the one day a year children are encouraged to take candy from strangers while trespassing with a mask on. The candy apple is the egg salad sandwich of Halloween treats. You don't really want to eat one if you don't know where it came from. They're also a great way to make sure kids don't come back to your house next year. Now you're going to want to get your sticks into the apples in advance. You can use a chopstick or a popsicle stick, a nail file. You can use your favorite wang jangler. You can insert a Sharpie, a nice pair of scissors, a wooden dagger that you carved yourself, a breadstick, whoops, or a carrot stick. Apples. The key to the caramel apple is balancing the tartness with the sweetness. You want a nice sour apple to contrast the sugar. It's kind of like a sour key. Remove the stems from the apples, then keep them in a special place forever. We're going to take these caramels, a little bit of liquid, milk, cream, water, step up to the mic. 2 minutes, power level 6 or something. Once it starts to bubble up like some kind of sci-fi virus, you want to give it a stir. That's how you know it's working. Now I just had these in the freezer so that way the caramel will set immediately. Parchment paper here. Let's just give it a spin. Oh, that is some thick ass caramel sauce. Spin. Let's get the wang jangled version on there. I'm throwing these right in the freezer. Bye. I'm gonna take this apple, cut the top off. Cut the core out. Now let's fill that up with caramel. Smear some caramel around here. Then we'll just glue that shut. Now that is a caramel apple. Another thing we could do is take an apple and put some caramel in the middle. Make like a caramel apple sandwich. It's basically a strip waffle. Oh, look at me, I'm from the Netherlands. Let's try one more. No, it does not want to stick to the inside of the apple. It's like nanotechnology or something. It's like that magical spray that came out a couple years ago where you can like pour mustard on your shirt and nothing will stick. Maybe we should make like clothes out of apples, you know, then we'll never get stained. That's patented. All right, so our candy apples set beautifully. Now if you want to get even fancier from here, take some melted chocolate, drizzle it all over there. Oh, look at me, I'm Jackson Pollock. This is also good to use if you didn't get on the top here. You can just make it look like you meant it. And then this handle's a little bit loose here, so use the chocolate to just shore up the structural integrity. There we go. Once that dries, it'll be stronger than cement, but tastier than a brick. This is mint chocolate, by the way. If you don't like mint chocolate, you're a f***ing tool. Maybe we can make a crazy face on here. That looks pretty good. That's actually my first time ever trying that. And then, you know, we do like the theater masks, you know, sat on this side. Oh, I'm in drama class. Which caramel apple are you? This obviously is the most dangerous caramel apple a human could ever make, mostly because of the dagger, partly because the apple seeds contain cyanide. This one's gonna be really awesome if you're hungry and you need to stir some marinara sauce. Now we're gonna put the caramel apples in a dark closet for 24 hours to infuse them with maximum fear. If you want to be that house at Halloween, the house that makes kids super excited, give out full-size candy bars. But if you don't want to give out full-size candy bars, remove the candy bar from the package, replace it with breadsticks, and a little fortune cookie style note. Life is full of disappointment. Now you're ready to go. Another way to do a candy apple is to make the stick out of candy. That way you can start with the apple and then finish with the really good stuff afterward. Other candy apples you can make are the Juicy Frapple, the Skid Apple, the Tic Tapple, the Kit Kapple. If you don't want to go through all the trouble to make candy apples, there's lots of other treats that kids love, such as sesame snaps, pepperoni sticks, applesauce, seaweed, magic brownies, a spoonful of sugar, a can of tomato soup, a handful of prunes, a little box of raisins, and Old Man mints. Happy Halloween, everybody.
You suck at cooking, oh my god. You suck, you suck, you suck at cooking, oh my god. You
You suck. Oh my god. You suck.
Supersonic.